Okay, two middle-aged men
Sitting next to the bike.
people die young. Let's talk about these two beasts that we had the chance to ride for pretty much 2 days. Royal Enfield Himalayan and CFmoto 450 MT. Both 450 bikes. This one has 2 cylinders, this one has 1 cylinder. Each one of them is really good at doing something, but none of them is really good at doing everything. This guy I would suggest a bit more for like sportier guys or girls who wants to start riding a bit more aggressive because the suspension is a bit more stiffer. This one is for enthusiasts of the look and guys who want just simply travel, just go some places, and this bike is gonna take you everywhere you need. So does this bike, but with this one you can go faster through sketchy situations, pretty much.
Of that this bike is basically for a guy like an older guy, or basically like an older guy who wants to take his fishing rod and just go to the lake and fish and do things like that, or like for a girl who likes the looks, want to ride in a town and sometimes go out somewhere like mushroom picking or whatever, basically like for slower travel. And that would be for a girl who, like, you would buy this for your wife who wants to go off-road with you together, or she wants to like ride in the city alone, but it's a snappier bike, it's like a more sportier bike, and it wants to go faster. So yeah, it kind of has a potential in a way, I think, with that, that you can go faster in a while, but like for a beginner it's tricky with snappy throttle.
Yeah, this bike, like for example, it's simple and reliable. I think so that it's reliable because like it has no plastics, everything is hard metal. I think it's even hand welded in India. So if you are a beginner and you feel that you're gonna drop the bike quite a lot, then this definitely is the bike, because pretty much nothing's gonna happen to it. If you drop it, there's nothing can break.
It's a basic bike, yeah. I would disagree that nothing can break, because there's like the brake pedal and gear lever is basically not foldable. They can break, but yeah, pretty much anything else. It's a tractor. It just goes and it does the thing. Like if you would go to India and you would buy this bike, like I think it's the perfect bike there. Or like even like in Europe as well. Like if you're going on Trans-Euro Trail, like
slowly, without no rush.
It's a great
bike.
bike
Is gonna take you everywhere.
Great.
So will CFmoto, but with this one you can be a bit more aggressive, and it's easier, I think, to live with this bike as well on a daily basis, because it's like smoother. It's two cylinder, twin cylinder.
Sounds better.
It's a bit more, the weight distribution feels a lot better on the CF than on the Royal. And this bike I would suggest as well for beginners, because it's so light and it's so easy to ride. The seating position on both of those bikes is really low. For Royal Enfield, the seating position is even adjustable.
I would say like this bike, like you're kind of not sure with the reliability, because they haven't been around that long as Royal Enfield. So, but the thing is, like, only the time will tell with reliability for that bike. But it feels like, it doesn't feel plasticky, or like, it just feels like a normal bike. It doesn't feel like Chinese bike or something like that. It just feels like the qualities by the looks and by the feels are like the same as T7, like. And I think it's like some things are even better for this bike, because it's kind of like ready out of the box. It has like handguards, the turn signals are alright, the headlight is good. You even have the thing that you can lift up the windscreen.
There's a place for the phone stock.
Yeah, there is so many things already done for you. So you can buy this bike, put a better tire on, and just go. Like,
yes, that's like one of the things that we talked about. Like, this bike is pretty much ready to go straight from the shop. Change the tires, put your own phone on, and you can travel the world. Put some bags on, you're ready to go.
It's really rare that you can buy a bike that it's like already ready to go.
It has fully adjustable Kayaba forks, and I think like if you would change the writing on the side that says CFmoto and put the Yamaha 450 or KTM 450 or something like that, you would pay like 5,000 more.
You wouldn't be able to tell that it's something
because
else,
like when you when you park it in a shop and then you come out of the shop and you see these two bikes next to each other, you definitely think that that's like a regular street bike, and this one you think that's a regular sized adventure bike. But it feels smaller, it feels lighter than the regular sized adventure bike like T7 or KTM's whatever, 990, 790 or something like that. But and if you would buy this bike, you would definitely keep up with everyone in your group that rides big expensive bikes, because like the power is enough. Obviously you can't accelerate so hard as with any other branded big bikes, but this is 450. It's still gonna take you everywhere you need. You're not gonna be left behind because of lack of power or something like that.
Yeah, I think overall great bikes, like maybe a little bit different purposes for each of the bikes, but yeah, a great bike for yourself if you're a beginner, or a great bike for your wife if you ride larger adventure bikes and you want to take your wife with you. Like, get CFmoto or Royal Enfield and you can't go wrong with them basically.
And same thing goes with like things that we dislike, because like can't really say things that we didn't like, because nothing broke during our 2 days, and we both changed the bikes all the time. Like, it didn't matter for us which bike to ride, because like both of them are good in their
similar.
They both are good in their own way, but there are a few things that we personally dislike, like the tubeless tires, the wheels could be scratched pretty easily. I didn't like too much the standing position, but that's just the user preferences, and depending on your size and weight and everything like that, and what you're used to.
And it was different for both of us. He said basically like, oh, I don't like the standing position on this bike, and I said I actually prefer standing position on this bike.
Yeah.
And with other things it was like the same, like it's just the difference of your height or weight, or like the things you're used to.
Like as I said, jumping and a bit more aggressive riding, CFmoto. Travel the world reliably, or just as your daily bike, this one probably will be the more reliable, because this one is quite new. We don't know
how long it's gonna last, but you never know.
Yeah,
like,
but that doesn't feel...
They might be reliable, you know.
Yeah,
it's just the thing that there is no one who have been riding this bike for like 10 years. So.
It doesn't feel sound reliable.
Yeah,
it doesn't feel like a Chinese bike, because like Chinese bikes have really stepped up, and this is CFmoto. KTM's are pretty much CFmotos these days, so it should be good. Regular KTM issues, but
hopefully the Chinese sorted out the issues.
Maybe
they're even more reliable.
Maybe it's even better than KTM.
Yeah, you never know, but the time will tell. Only the time will tell.
The price is good. Both are under 7,000 euros. Don't know exact. 6,490. I think this one was 6,790.
So if
300 euros difference.
If we're going now, which one you're taking now? I know, like both of us.
No, I'm not
both
saying.
of us would go with this one.
I'm not saying now I would take this one, but I came with Royal, so I will continue with CF.
Okay.
And probably will insert some clips of us riding. I even jumped both of these bikes. We did some sand riding and everything like that. So more information can be found on our Instagrams, adventuremoto.eu and Steve Arthurs. So if you want to know more, check out our Instagrams and let us know in the comments or something like that. What would you like us to see next? Obviously we're new in this scene, we're just getting used to talking to the camera, but we like riding, and
yeah. See you at the next video.
No shit.
Jā, tas nebija baigs tā.
Bet kaut kā no visiem jau tur var gan jau
kaut ko var
sagrozīt.
Skaņa noteikti.